Typography is without a doubt one of the most key and essential parts of graphic design, and there's a whole lot more to it than just the wording itself. The psychology of typography is an interesting and a very in-depth subject that we're going to explore in today's video, and it's also going to improve your design skills if you do follow along with the tutorial. As a graphic designer, it's crucially important to have a space on the internet to showcase your portfolio of work. Bookmark offers a straightforward and an easy to use website solution where you don't even need to type out a single line of code. Check out Bookmark linked down in the description box below and design your website today. So firstly, typography is a graphic design principle, and you should study and familiarize yourself with it to grow as a graphic designer. But getting into the psychology side of things, there's a phenomena called the picture superiority effect, which essentially means people are more likely to recall visual stimuli than anything else. That means that when the way the typography appears on a graphic design, it's most likely going to stick in the minds of the people who view it more than the actual wording and what it says. But also, it's going to have an emotional response, and we're going to talk more about the emotional side of things later in the video. There is another theory that ties into the psychology of typography, and that's the Gesso Theory. People typically view different parts of something as a unified whole when possible. So in other words, we deliberately try to find meaning in things even when there's no obvious apparent meaning. The Gesso Theory tells people in the design world that they could convey meaning by ensuring all parts of a unified whole work together as one. This means your typography needs to fit within the overall design style and convey the message that you want it to convey, visually speaking, of course. So take for example a poster design that is minimal in nature and advertising a brand for a new Nike shoe. Would Comic Sans fit the bill here and appeal to the viewer? When choosing fonts, always think about the way they appear and if it fits with the message of your design and the style of the entire design as a whole. The way your font looks and appears will instantly cause a reaction in the viewer, consciously or subconsciously. Do you want to shock your audience? Do you want to make them feel comfortable? Maybe you want to make them smile or laugh. Now these are all things you need to keep in mind when you're designing and selecting typography. So going back to the emotional side of things in terms of the psychology of typography, you need to understand that each font will have a personality. Some fonts are funny and playful, some are serious and quiet, while others are really loud and obnoxious. So do study their visual assets, and then you can start to place them into your designs correctly. When it comes to typography in logo design, Innocent Smoothies are a perfect example of a company who have used the friendly nature of a sans serif font to their advantage. Promoting themselves as creators of drinks that are healthy for the environment, Innocent have chosen a smooth, simple and an effective typeface that portrays a straightforward sense of goodness. Whether or not they are innocent in their process and ingredients is irrelevant, but their branding is on point, that's for sure. So when it comes to logo designing, font choice is so crucial it's often not even given enough importance. In a world where the logo is often the first point of contact you're gonna have with your audience, you cannot afford to miss out on choosing the perfect font for your logo. Understanding typography psychology, the personality of fonts that different styles convey, and how you can impact consumers by their feelings, your choices of text, and so forth, could mean you could instantly outshine other competitors and designers. So do choose your typography wisely. If you want to keep learning skills about typography, graphic design, Illustrator, and so much more, make sure to subscribe to my channel for weekly graphic design content. Like, share on social media, and until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.